Hey everyone, Paul Sam. Welcome to another At The Bench update. So, first off, apologies for Friday, no live show. I've been ill for the past 3 days. I've not felt this bad in a long time. Absolutely horrific cold. Came along on Thursday, hit me like a, I don't know, like a steamroll on Friday, and I've not felt that ill for a long time. My little boys are preschool, so they're picking up all kinds of germs and bringing them home, and it really knocked me for six. Get better now, which is great. Still full of the cold, though, as you might be able to hear. But I thought I wanted to do a bench update and just show what I've been working on. But I've done some modelling, luckily, but just didn't have it in me to do that live show on Friday at all. We'll be back next week, so don't worry, and hopefully fully recovered. A lot of the live crew are ill, actually. A lot of the guys have been ill over the past few weeks, so hopefully we'll all get back to normal. But yeah, if you've had it, it's a shocker. It really is. So, the only thing I've worked on since the last bench update is the McLaren. If you remember, we had a good look through the box last time, and what a fantastic little kit. It really is brilliant. So much so, I've gone and bought another one. I bought the other Gulf scheme that Sam's doing as well, so it's the reverse, it's blue on orange. And just a brilliant kit, really impressive how good it is. I really enjoyed working on it. We'll go to overhead in a minute and have a look at it, but I am shocked at how good it actually is. So highly recommend that if you can get one, go out and get one, and it looks fantastic in this scheme. Bit of a tease there because you can't quite see it. If you've been on Facebook, you will have, but it does look good. It really does. It's going to be 2K tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll get it finished by, so 2K Monday, should be finished Wednesday or Thursday, all being well. So really enjoying it. I know Sam's enjoying this, and it's good to buddy build with Sam as well. Next kit me and Sam are going to build is the Mercedes CLK DTM 2000, the Warstein, the one, the black one. Sam's turn to choose, so he's chose that. So I've got the Caterham on the go, the Lamborghini to do. We're going to do the interior on the Lamborghini next. That'll be the next video on that. And the Caterham, I'm just picking along as I go. So good to see Sam enjoying the modelling again. I think the buddy builds help both of us, to be honest, and pushes along. So like I said, we'll go overhead and have a look at that in a second. I asked you all to put some questions in the comments last time. There was a few put. We're going to roll that over to the next bench update because I'm not really up for answering questions today. And I went and left my iPad in the house, and the camera, and the MacBook's awkward to read from here, and the phone's being used as a camera. So we'll do it next time. So if you've got any questions at all, pop them in the comments again. Anything, doesn't have to be modelling, it could be anything at all. But there's some very good questions asked, and I will deal with them next time when I feel a little better. So to fill in today a little bit, a few people have asked what's over there, so I'm going to grab the camera in a minute and flip it around, have a look. And somebody, I forgot your name now, buddy, James? Can't remember now. Wants to look through the display case. I know I've been through it before, but we'll have a quick look through it anyway, after we have a look at the McLaren. So there we go. Don't forget, as always, our Monster Heroes auction is on the 1st of March. We've got the flyer. Tim made a flyer the other week, or the other day, sorry, and I'm going to do a post later on today and get it all over Facebook. So if you see it, feel free to share it and get it all over the place, because the more coverage we get for this, the better we'll do it on the auction. And if you've got anything you want to donate for auction, send it to Models for Heroes and mark it for ISM auction, so they differentiate it from their normal donations. Hopefully we can get as much or more as what we raised last time and do a really good thing for this fantastic charity, so don't forget about that. So there we go. Right, let's go overhead and let's have a look at the McLaren. Right then, so this is where we're at. I'm going to grab it quick before the spoiler falls off, because it keeps doing that. The body's placed on temporarily, as is the spoiler. The wheels are in place, they went on well. But only criticism of the kit is those discs, unfortunately. They do not look great. Decals were absolutely fantastic. Those hobby design decals went down with no problem whatsoever. Set nice and easy and quick, and really no issues at all. And it's a beautiful scheme. It really is. Like I say, I've got another one. It's on the floor. You'll see it in a little bit. And I've got the other scheme for the Gulf as well. So very nice. Got some other components here that are painted up. The mirrors, I've carboned some parts. The mirrors can't be carboned yet because they've got to be glossed and then carbon to give the satin finish. But we have carboned several components. So rear spoiler's been carboned. I always go upscale in the carbon. That is 12 scale carbon. Otherwise you just can't see it. And to be honest, if you can't see it, what's the point in having it on there? I might just paint it black. So yes, it is overscale. I know it's overscale. It's just one of those things that I do. So that's still loose. We'll take that off. I statistically sat there yesterday for hours and carbon decaled all the rear diffuser. It's not the neatest underneath, but you'll never see that. There's about 24 separate pieces of carbon there, all said and done. But it looks alright. It gives the impression of what it's supposed to. So very happy with that. I've also carboned the front splitter as well and get the light to show. It doesn't seem to want to. There we go. There's also two little upright parts there that are in a bag in the box, and then there's two little fins that go either side there as well. But really enjoying this. It's a lovely kit and I highly recommend it. I've given it a panel line wash as well. We mixed some of the grey and black to get a really dark grey, and we popped it in there as well to give a bit of definition to the panel lines. And that's it. The body sits down really well. It's friction fitted on the back with 2 pins at the front. This comes off straight away. Wheels, we're painting TS14 and then giving a TS13 gloss coat. I like the 13, it sprays well, as long as there's no decals, because it does like to eat decals if you're not careful. But it gives not an ultra gloss, but just enough to, give the impression of what it is. So we'll have the ultra shine gloss off the 2K, a semi-gloss off the TS13, and a satin look, because I'm going to leave the 2K like that. So it's like a satin finish, and I'll give a real nice tonal variation. You know me, tonal variation, I like it. It adds interest and what have you. We've still got the mesh grills to put in. I know a lot of people have removed the material behind these, and I understand it looks great, it really does, but there's nothing behind there. So I kind of don't see the point in doing it. So for me, I'll colour that in black. We'll spray the grills black, pop them on, and they'll look great. There's a grill on the back as well. This all needs masking and painting in black as well. So that'll be done after 2K. So we'll get a nice semi-gloss black finish there, and around the engine cover lid as well. And again, tonal variation is the key for me. The windows need painting, as does the front. But lovely kit, really enjoying this. Like I say, we should be finished on around Thursday. It's going to get 2K tomorrow, so that needs at least 2-3 days to fully dry. And all I've got left to do is the interior, and that won't really take all that long. You see, we're a bit sparse in there at the minute. But really enjoying this. Most have enjoyed a kit for a long time, this is. Let's go back to me. So, there you go. Like I say, thoroughly enjoyed working on that kit. It's brilliant. The only downside for me on the kit is... I did have one, and I completely forgot what it was now. I forgot what it was. I thought of a bad point this morning and I totally forgot it, so it can't be that bad. The engine's all moulded in one, which is a bit of a shame, so you've got to hand paint that. Not the end of the world. But other than that... Oh, the brake disc calipers, that's what it is. The calipers are moulded onto the discs, the back half. And you think, oh, that makes it easier to paint the disc, because you can paint the disc in full, paint the caliper, put it on separately. They're a pig to glue in place, and they sit too far off the disc and too high. They don't look right at all. So that's my only criticism of the kit, which isn't bad at all, really. And like I say, the engine details are a bit difficult to paint as well, but that's by the by. Other than that, fantastic kit. Hobby Design decals, love them. And like I say, there's another one that's on the floor, you're going to see it in a second. And absolutely loved it. Right, I'm going to move this, because my MacBook's in the way. I'm going to grab my phone. So there we go, instantly flip around. You see the MacBook, I've got iMovie open, ready for editing my video. Over on the bench behind, so as you can see, there's the light that really annoys me. 5-foot daylight tube I put on for videos. There's all my zero paint, some excess glues. All my Vallejo model colour, which I'm actually thinking of getting rid of because I don't really use them as much as I used to. All my Tamiya's, my Badger Minotaurs. There's part of the stash that never used to be there, but I had to go there because I ran out of room. On the top I got my Porsche 911 Technic. That was my 40th birthday present off Hannah. I've got a bogus fake Lego UCS Y-Wing. I love the Y-Wing, and that's a good 2 foot long. It's huge, it's a monster. Absolutely love it. That's a proper Lego UCS Snowspeeder, as is the Slave 1 and the BB-8. And I've got a Boba Fett, love Boba Fett, massive fan of him. A load of these little Speed Champion kits. They're in buying recently. The MacBook just knocked a few of them backwards, unfortunately. I love building those, and James loves playing with them when he comes in here, so that's all good. Over there we've got the Lego Saturn 5, my Hobao Hyper VSE, some books, my little mini bar, my hi-fi, my mic, the other part of my little display case, which you'll look at in a minute. My photo booth recently moved under there, out the way. It was originally there, but I've moved it under here. It's out the way, it's neater, and there's my subwoofer there as well. My lovely Yamaha amp, my Amazon Alexa Dot, my iPhone dock, and my speakers, and my fan. I love that fan. That keeps me cool in here all day long. Blows the warm air around, it keeps me cool. My RC boat, so I've got, they're all pro boats. I've got a Recoil 26, a Miss Geico 29, I think it is. Blackjack 24, and the Pibber at the back, which is a patrol boat, jet boat, which is great. Some more kits at the top. A load of kits up there. So all my Peugeots, Esco Cosworths, Subarus and Mitsubishi Evolutions are up there. Like I say, there's a little bit of a stash of kits there. They're randoms more than anything. We've got some CRS 500s, E30 Beamers, BMW M6 GT3s, my Mad Max Interceptor, the brand new Lancia Delta. Excuse me. Underneath we've got a stash of more kits. So lots of kits under there, some pretty rare ones as well. All the NSXs are there. There you go, my other McLaren, Porsche 911 GT3 and BMW M3 from Revel, as well as a load of other kits. Cut mats, so the big ones where I work on camera, all the little ones, I've got a beat up one I use for gluing, a new one I haven't used yet, and a sticker one which I use for taking pictures on, and then drawers with tools, etc. And that's about it really. Yeah, so that's what's behind me. Somebody asked, and there you go. I know some people don't see pictures and that. There are pictures of this thing all over the Tinterweb. But that is essentially what is behind me. Now, display case, I have two. I have this little one, which needs a dust. So in there are basically road cars. So my Hemi Cuda, Starsky Hutch, Ford Torino, which I've just realised has lost this little red light off the roof. I'll have to fix that. My R33 Skyline, Tommy Mackinnon Mitsubishi Evolution, the first Aventador I did, a couple of NASCARs, a Scooby-Doo and a Hot Wheels I built for a little boy James because he loves them. And then we have my big display case. So this thing's getting rather full. So on the top I've got my truck. Don't know if I'll ever finish it, we'll see. There's my Synergy Catty 916. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. It's one of the first bikes I built. And sadly where I filled the seams on the tank, they've come back. So I'm thinking of getting rid of it, to be honest. In no particular order, we've got some cars on the top shelf. Ford Escorts, Sierra and Focus there as well. Needs another duster. It's only dusted it not long ago and it needs doing again. We've got some Subarus at the back, some Peugeots at the front and some Lancias. On here we've got the Volvo, Subaru Legacy, Ford Capri, my BMW E30s, my RS 500s, Alpha 155, Mercedes C-Class, my lovely Africa Twin, beautiful kit to build that is, my Senna Panigale, my RC211 Konica Minolta, my ZX RR Kawasaki, and now the Caterham needs to be kept in here as well, for safekeeping. We've got Skylines, Accord, Mercedes, NSX, Astra, early Scooby-Doo, more E30 BMWs, Audi Quattro, my lovely colour shifting Skyline, Polo, forgot what that was for a minute, my Saab Viggen, my lovely Javelin from Airfix, my favouriteest plane ever, the Tempest I built, my Eggplane X-Wing, a few little bits and bobs, egg planes, 1/144th heli, and my Hasegawa Raiden, which is being a little bit whited out by the LEDs, and James's little toon tank. So there we go, so they all fit in there. If I turn it around you might be able to see. It's a good size, it is getting full, so something's going to have to be done. I don't know what, because I really don't want to get rid of any of these. My only thought is maybe get rid of some of the earlier ones that aren't quite as good and rebuild them. That's my thought. There's several in there. I'd like to do both my Evolutions at the top again. That white one's lovely, but they had some bleed through on the decals from the colour underneath. I'd like to redo that Winfield Subaru at the back, because I was never totally happy with the 2K. I was still using 02K back then. Wasn't totally happy with it. What else would I like to redo? Not the Capri, because they're terrible kits. Let me see. Some of the Rothmans, because I don't think the Rothmans blue is correct. It looks too light to me. So I'd like to redo those at some point. But we'll see. So basically, there you go. That is it. That is what is in my display case and what is behind me. There we go. Now you know what's behind me. Well, in front of me over there. Behind you guys out there. And what's in the display case as well. Need to dust the display case. It does need a really good dust. They kind of just attract dust. That and the Lego are shocking. They get cleaned regularly, taken outside, air dusted and blown over. But they do collect dust like you wouldn't believe. So yeah. That's it. As you can see, it's kept neat and tidy. It always is. I like a tidy workspace. Get criticised for it, but it's one of those things. I find it a lot easier to work in a neater workspace, find everything. And it's more enjoyable as well to have a nice, neat work area. So there we go. So my voice is starting to go now. So, as always, check out the Tesco Model Facebook page and forum. Check out umpretail.com, the Modelling Hangout group, the Live at the Bench Facebook page for all our Friday night shows. Paul ISM Facebook page as well. All the links in the description down below. Don't forget the Mods for Heroes auction on the 1st of March. The website you can just Google for really easily and find it. Keep an eye on the Live at the Bench page and all the various ISM pages. There should be information up very, very soon about it. And as always, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, and subscribe to us as well if you're not already subbed. Like I say, got any questions you want me to answer, I will answer them next time. I'll add them with the other ones, and we'll do a little bit of a Q&A in the next bench update. So there we go. Hope I haven't bored you too much today. I'm going to go lay down for a bit because I feel terrible again. And I'll catch you all later. So take care. Bye-bye.